This message is for you. This message is for your heart. This message is for you to remember who you truly are, to activate the codes that you came into this body with, but have been conditioned out of your connection. You've been programmed into believing in separation, in lack, in scarcity. And I know you know that there is more beyond what meets the eye. There is more beyond what can be seen in this 3D realm, because you're here to lead, to steward in this greater consciousness, and to literally embody this new consciousness here on the planet. And this isn't out of a sense of martyrdom. This isn't out of a sense because the world needs us. It's because this is what we came here to do. This is what we came here to do at this precise time. So this transmission is to your heart, is to the cells in your body, is to your DNA, is to your energy field, is to every aspect of your being, so that you can remember through the activation that there's so much more, and not to stay stuck in the daily grind, in the fear, in the scarcity, in the lack, in the separation that is being shown through every which way. If you look outwards, if you buy into that narrative, yes, you will see it, and yes, you will find evidence to support any narrative, in fact, that you choose. But now truly is the time to wake up, to step forward into leadership, not by preaching, not by telling others what to do or how to do it, but truly to embody the frequency of your soul's essence, of your soul's signature, of the consciousness that you wish to live for yourself and for others. There is such great duality on the planet. There always has been, there always will be. There's no problem with that. It's not a problem. There's light and shadow in all things. But what side are you giving your attention to? In wholeness, there's room for all of it. No matter how bright of a light you are, there will still be the seed of darkness. And no matter how much darkness someone holds or carries or projects, there's always the seed of light. So go inside yourself and feel into, where are you still living out of a programmed, conditioned, limited, fear-based mentality, belief system, identity? And are you willing to set that down? It doesn't need to take years of processing, and it doesn't have to be drudgery. We can literally set it down. And through consciousness, through your choosing, wake up right here and right now. And continue to step into choice. And simply remembering that we always have choice, no matter how grim or bleak the situation may look or appear in the moment, that we always have choice in how we're going to be in relationship to that person, to that experience, to that thing, to that situation. And knowing that and living that puts you in a completely different state than most of the people on the planet. And gone are the days of knowing this stuff, right? Intellectually talking this stuff. It needs to be integrated. We need to bring down that consciousness into our cells, into our tissues. There's so much talk about ascension, of leaving, but it's actually the opposite that is required right now. It's not about ascending. It is about integrating. It is about embodiment. And it is about listening deeper to your inner knowing and taking the action that your guidance has been whispering, maybe even yelling at you. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable, and that's okay. You are not a stranger to discomfort. But there is something greater beyond your identity, your thoughts, and your belief systems of here and now. And you know that. You've touched into that. You've felt the spark. You've felt the inspiration. And then you shut back down. You go into contraction. But it's just as easy to stay open. It's just as easy to walk with your heart full and whole. It's just as easy to love than go into fear. The only difference is that you've been trained into fear. We've all been trained into survival. We've all been trained into lack in all different ways, shapes, and forms. So it might show up for you differently than somebody else. But you're a leader. And not only that, you're here to lead from love, from joy, from creativity. And this is what dissolves the old paradigm of leadership being domination or control or fear-based. You know that's not correct anymore. It has served until now. There's no blame, but we're moving forward because we're evolving, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to evolve. And this whole 3D experience is about evolution. And so I invite you to tune into the frequency, the part of you that is timeless, that is eternal, that is limitless, that is peaceful, that is joyful, that is presence. Because your presence matters. Not just when you go to teach your yoga class or sit in meditation or work with your clients, but truly when you're by yourself doing the dishes, how you're showing up inside of your own mental sphere, the inner narrative that you're engaging with, whether that's consciously or unconsciously. I hope it's consciously, but sometimes we are unconscious. But to bring that into the light, to know that this world inside of you is the world. Your inner narrative is your experience of reality. So you're being invited to be so tender and so vigilant with what is this? What are the thoughts? What are the beliefs? What is the identity from which you're living? And if it is anything less than the brilliance of you, the abundance of you, the wholeness of you, then you're cheating yourself, and you don't need to. There will be no punishment as you continue to rise up and step into your wholeness. You might be deeply uncomfortable, but you will not be punished. You may have to face aspects of your own humanity that you were hiding from, but you will be supported. You are supported. Source wants nothing more than for you to be who you came here to be. So just take a deep breath. May this transmission activate the codes of certainty, the codes of self-responsibility, of joy, and of presence that is the love that you are. And may you utilize your energy, your consciousness in the precise way that you came here to do it. In the precise way. It's going to blow your mind when you really claim that. And it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to take a long time, and it doesn't have to wait for anything else to change in your life. It's not circumstantial. It's not situational. It's not when something else changes, then I can do that. when I get more money, when my kids move away from home, when I feel more confident, when I feel more secure inside myself, when I have the external validation or proof, then I'll step into it. No, now is the time. Leaders go first. You must pioneer the path for yourself. You must walk those steps for yourself. And trust that it's one step at a time, that you cannot mess it up, and that every step, whether you deem that as failure or success, it's all information, it's all evolution, it's all growth. You didn't come here for a mundane journey. You came for an adventure. You came to experience who you really are and what your potential is. You came for the edge, and you came to step over that edge into the unknown. So let's not pretend anymore that that has to be scary, that has to be terrifying. When we truly walk in faith, we know that when we're listening to the deeper call, when we're listening to the deeper inspiration, we are always held. There is no such thing as failure, just evolution. It's all evolution. And ultimately, it's all based in love. So sending you so much love. I'd love to hear in the comments below what landed for you, if this resonated with you, if this has activated the codes inside of you, and what you, my friend, will do with this. So please subscribe if you'd like to hear more, and if you appreciate these channeled messages, then please let me know below and I will bring more into this space. Much, much love, and see you soon.